2 a.m. 1 minute passing, 1,000 thoughts fleeting. The inevitable fears return, irrational, cheating. These thoughts I've had before, I have them every day, but no matter how absurd, they never go away. Don't let them see it. Conceal it in your core. The scary part of you kept hidden, they've never seen it before. Do I feel all right? Suddenly I can't see. No breath, no sight. Please, don't leave me. Go harder, run faster, eat less, burn more. Don't touch the knob. Let someone else open the door. Too many calories, not enough control. This fear undying, no room to console. And the guilt like cracking ice, sharp and unforgiving, like a hole in my heart preventing me from living. Did I cross the line? Is this a sign? No, really, I tell them, really, I'm fine. And every question, like my strength has been beat, like a jab to the place where my mind runs so neat. The rain blurs my path, thunder in every drop, time completely frozen until reality screams, stop! When I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. For 10 years now, OCD has not just been a part of my life, but rather a part of who I am, a single piece of the puzzle that is me. For 10 years now, I have repeatedly encountered my darkest, innermost fears on a daily basis. And for 10 years now, they have plagued my mind, restricted my reason, and dominated my life. This is my story. This is my tribute to anxiety. As a little girl, I had an extreme fear of germs and illnesses. And because of this, I suffered from compulsive behaviors. My hands were red and cracked and dry and fragile from repetitive hand washing. Leaving for school every morning was a nightmare come true for the fear of getting sick at school, the fear of leaving my family. I counted my steps and I checked everything once, twice, 3 times just to make sure. Nothing ever felt perfect. Nothing ever felt quite right. And one day, this fear reached a deeper level. In my strive for perfection, I started counting calories, restricting my consumption of food. I knew this was wrong and I knew I looked fine the way that I was, but the power of anxiety is something so hard to fathom and impossible to explain, and nothing compared to the guilt and the constant apologies that I made for no apparent reason, and every little thing that I said or did and would think about for hours after, thinking about the people I might have hurt. I lived in constant contradiction, my mind at war with itself every day. And this was my reality. My fears were absolutely ridiculous, but I didn't even understand them at times, and I couldn't explain them to anybody else. No one understood my obsession with fears and food and calories, and because of these common misconceptions, I kept it hidden from the people around me. Outside of my immediate family, no one knew about the struggles that I was going through. No one knew that I was having a panic attack when I was right next to them. Although I've often so resented anxiety, I'm somewhat grateful for it. In the past couple of years, I've realized how many doors it's actually opened for me. It's given me this priceless strength that I would have not been able to find anywhere else in my life. It's given me a passion for writing. It's deepened my faith, but most importantly, it's made me self-reliant because I realized that no one could pull me out of the hole that I had fallen into. Not my parents, not a therapist, only me. I was the only person who could save myself. I have climbed this mountain time and time again, and I've fallen time and time again, but I will continue to climb this mountain for the rest of my life. But in summary, living with anxiety has been nothing short of a challenge. From the obsessive behaviors to the fear of illnesses to these crazy panic attacks, it has been quite the journey. But I wouldn't change a moment of it. This is my story. This is my tribute to anxiety. 2:01 a.m. Hold your breath, the water's still rising, lungs drowned in doubt, toxic, paralyzing. Find peace, find stability. You've done this before. Hold on your sleeve, open the door. Fake a smile, feel your heart be torn and bent. Make everyone think you are invariably content.